Yeah, hi there. These comments are for 3589, and I am Professor Buckhoff. I am your English 102B instructor for fall quarter 2014. I'm taking a look right now at your final project, and happy holidays to you. It's the holiday time of year, and I got semi-good news, pretty good news. I think overall you had a fairly well thought out topic. I gave you 40 points out of 50, or 80 points out of 100 on this particular writing project. Now, my main thing here is the depth and the complexity of thought in here. So my recommendation is, should marijuana be legalized in the entire United States? Now, as I read through the paper, there were a few different subtopics that came to mind. In paragraph 2, for example, you bring up the idea of medicinal marijuana. And even in paragraph 3, you talk about somebody saying that marijuana maybe is not the most effective drug in combating medical ailments. So that is actually a topic in and of itself. So you could have done the whole paper just on that one thing. Paragraph 4, you talk about how youngsters, they want to smoke and maybe legalize marijuana because it's cool. That's not a really intellectual debate, so that's probably not a great topic or a good subtopic for this kind of paper. You talk about how parents are the ones who do not want to legalize marijuana because of its adverse effects. Again, not really an intellectual topic. That's a topic you may bring up in a conversation, but for an academic topic, it's probably not sophisticated enough. However, paragraph 6, you bring up another topic about the monetary maybe benefits of legalizing marijuana. Again, that would be a good topic if you only looked at that particular area throughout your whole paper. So what you have here is you have a fairly broad idea of legalizing marijuana in the entire United States. Now, if you do that, you're trying to argue that you want to make it a federal law. So you have to argue why the federal government should legalize marijuana, because the federal government usually leaves different states to make the decision. So why are you making the argument that the federal government should oversee what all the states do? And part of what our Constitution says is that the federal government shouldn't be so strong that it dictates what individual states do. So there might be an argument there. You didn't really go there, but you have to look at why the federal government should be more responsible in dictating this marijuana law as opposed to letting individual states make the law. You see what I'm saying? So far there's a big argument out there that's saying no, the federal government does not have the responsibility to dictate what individual states do with marijuana. I think that would have been maybe an intellectual argument. You could have focused the whole essay on why federal law should supersede state laws when it comes to marijuana. You see what I'm saying? So this is kind of part of your difficulty as a student, is to try to find topics that are intellectually challenging enough that you can frame like a research paper around those topics. So that's probably your biggest weakness, is you just had a really broad, kind of unfocused topic that went in a lot of different directions in terms of the subtopics. But still, I'm giving you obviously credit for the assignment. You did a pretty good job. You put it together as best you could, right? All right, so again, your grade here is 80% out of 100, and thank you for completing this assignment.